Hey y'all. So out here in Brevard County, fishing a new area. Forgot to do an intro, so you're just getting an old video of me going out. But yeah, trying a new area. Water's super high. Uh, Honestly, didn't find anything in the morning because the water's so high, and came upon this red that was basically belly crawling on what would be grass. You could see it kind of at my 1 o'clock-ish area. So the hard part is they go up on the grass, they tail for a little bit, and then they go off of the grass, and it drops to about 2.5 feet, so they kind of disappear. And he ate. I just missed him. So after a long while, I actually stumbled on a culvert that was flowing out. And it was, you could see this giant school of reds that were sitting on it, feeding on whatever came out of the culverts. And I mean, it's like 3 o'clock at this point. So I'm just happy to finally catch a fish. I put in a lot of miles to find these fish.
Worked all day. Wanted that day.
But I've heard of this phenomenon, through stories. Never seen it myself, so finally came up to this culvert, and I saw the reds just lined up on it. And there was probably about 50 to 100. And I knew if I played this right, I could really do some damage.
More luck. Got a perfect slot.
So shortly after, hooked up again, and this time, got a little surprise. Hello. You. That's not what I expected. Cast into a school of reds and get a trout. Go figure.
Inches, 23, 24 on the Slayer. Oh my god, there's so many fish here. We're gonna whack them. Stay tuned.
It's funny, as I'm fighting fish, I'm watching them blow up on other fish, so I just wanted to get back in there. And I switched to a topwater because I noticed they're really responding to bait fish on top. It was really tough to get a bite on a paddle tail unless it was on the surface. So, switched over to a topwater. headphones for the wind noise. It was blowing like 15, 20. So I'm kind of careful here because last thing I want to do is get one of those trebles in my hand. And I kind of horsed in these fish, so it's still kind of green. So like immediately after, went back in there. And all of this is happening in an hour and a half time span. So I'm trying to really horse this fish in, mostly so I can get another cast in, because at this point I have no idea how long this bite's going to be.
Oh, the reds are back on the surface. I could see them over there. All right.
So I missed a few top water blow-ups before before the last one.
On the top water. Oh, there he goes. Let's go get another one. How bad's the hook bent?
So I applied quite a bit of pressure on these fish, more than I'd normally would for a top water.
Gotta be good enough.
I just know that they're all reds in
Alright,
there.
are they still
so
up on the surface?
tighten down the drag a little bit.
Yep. Nope. Trying to force him away force him away from the school. Dogging me. Okay. Ooh. Top water again. Beautiful red. Gorgeous. There he goes.
So I missed the blow up on this one, but you get the idea. This was shortly after the one I just released.
All right.
I don't know if you guys could hear that, but again, those reds are just blowing up on little schools of mullet that come out.
Like, he ain't even that big. Freaking mouth.
I'm amazed no boater was on this school. But then again, it is late in the day. Most people
Smallest, like the smallest one of the day.
most people they're usually heading in by now.
I would have loved one this size a few hours ago. Top water again.
And had to call my buddy to let him know about the bite. This is where it gets a little hairy. That's what I get for horsing in some big fish. Quick thinking, loosen the drag, just so I wouldn't break off on my push pole. Jesus Christ, he wanted that thing. Yeah, that top water is gone. Had to clean the camera to get the clean shot.
red. Biggest of the day, probably about a 30, 33, 34. Let's get the release.
I'd say more like 31, 32.
There he goes. Ah! Popped off.
Again, missed the blow up, but yeah, just pulled two back to back off. So they got wise with the top water. I had to switch to a paddle tail, and I mean, second cast with it hooked up. Significantly smaller fish, but it's better than no fish.
On the small slayer, small red.
So went back to the top water and they responded to it again.
Number, I don't know.
I gotta say, from my previous videos, I lost faith in this topwater, but after this day, I gained some faith back with it.
On the top water. Another nice upper slot fish. Probably about a probably about a 26, 27 incher. Nice fish.
And had to switch back to the paddle tail. And this is number 9.
Slayer. Another upper slot fish, probably about 24, 25, maybe 26. Number 9, I think. Looks like he has a nice scar on him. Wonder what got him. I got him.
So forgot to do an outro also. Ended up 9 reds, 1 trout. But before that little school of fish that I found, I had 0 fish. I was looking at a skunk. Goes to show that if you cover enough miles, you'll eventually find the fish. Um, Gosh, I did well over 10 miles that day, but you know it's what you got to do to find fish. I just kept looking, kept beating up shorelines, and finally found something that held fish. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna see. You're not gonna see, a bunch of reds schooled up on a culvert every day. I mean, this is the first time I've seen it. I fished the Indian River Lagoon, Mosquito Lagoon area for 8 years now, and that was the first time I found a school like that. But it goes to show that you should always throw something at the culverts, because you never know. Yeah, it was a grind, but ended up being a decent day. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe. Till next time, see ya.